Good morning to all my kids. Welcome to my online e-learning classes. Myself, Richa Srivastava. I'm your science teacher. I'm going to start the chapter 1. The new topic of this chapter, that is crop production and management, and the topic is agricultural implements. So in this topic, we will learn about the different tools. They are very helpful in the agriculture and for the farmers. So there are so many tools like plow, hoe, cultivator. These are used from the ancient time, and their advanced version will also be here, which is very helpful, and they are full of advanced technique, and they decrease the manual manual charges, and they decrease the time also. So they are very cost effective. A part of this, we will also cover another topic, that is sowing, in which we will learn about the different techniques of the seed sowing and their tools like seed drill. So this is all about the smaller introduction of today's topic. So without any delay, let us start today's topic, children. Children, in chapter 1, crop production and management, we have completed two topics. First, the introduction, and the second, basic practices of crop production, in which 7 subtopics are given. First topic we have covered, that was preparation of soil. So today we are going to start the next important topic, that is agricultural implements. So in this topic, we will learn about the different tools which make our farming good, and which can help a lot in our farming, which help a lot to farmers, and they increase the production and they increase the ease, how to make our farming easier. Okay, so before sowing the seeds, it is necessary to break soil to the size of grains to get better yield, so it is important to break the bigger soil size into the smaller one, and for doing this we have so many tools. Farmers have so many tools which they use to break and to make their soil in a smaller one. So this is done with the help of various tools. The main tools used for this purpose are the plow, hoe and cultivator. Okay, so plow, this name is very common, and this is a very common name, and it is used from the ancient time. The farmers used from the ancient time. This is a very ancient tool which is used in the farming. Okay, simpler type of tool, but very famous and very common among the farmers. So in the this is being used since ancient time for tilling. For tilling means for breaking the bigger soil particle and adding fertilizer to the crop, removing the weeds, scrapping of soil, etc. So weeds, now here this is a word, weeds. Weeds means unwanted, undesirable plant which grow along with crops, but they are not good for the crops. Okay, they take the same nutrition and the same amount of water, but they are not good for the crops. So we have to remove these unwanted, undesirable plants, which are weeds. This implement is made of wood and is drawn by a pair of bulls or other animals like horses, camels, etc. So here we are talking about the plow. This is the commonly used tool in the farming, and it is made by the wood, and it is drawn, or it is drawn by the animals like the bulls, like the camels. In some area camels are also used, and horses are also used in the plowing. So it contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. See the diagram. Here the diagram is this is the diagram of plow. This is a wooden handle and this is the wooden structure also, but this is made by the metallic. This is made by the metal. So see the this is a straight log which is kept on the shoulder of the two bulls, and now this is a plow which is again tied or again attached with the with this log, and the farmer and the farmer uses this plow, and plow having the head of the plow having a metallic part which tills which breaks the soil, harder soil. Okay, this is the structure of plow and how it works and how it is used by the farmer. See in this picture. Okay, now this is a triangular. You know, this is it contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. The main part of the plow is a long log of wood which is called a plow shaft. Plow shaft. Okay, long handle which I have told you. This is the long handle which is known as plow shaft. This is plowshare. This is a plowshare. This is a plow shaft, and this is a beam. Okay, so this is the structure. The main part of the plow is a long log of wood which is called a plow shaft. There is a handle at one end of the shaft. The other end is attached to a beam, a long log which is placed on the bull's neck or shoulder. One pair of bulls and a man can easily operate the plow. In the plowing, a pair of bull, a pair of camel, a pair of horse, and a farmer is used. A farmer is required. Okay, the indigenous wooden plow is increasingly being replaced by iron plow nowadays. But nowadays, the plow, the structure, the material of the plow has been changed. In the ancient time, it is completely made by the wood, but nowadays it is made by the metal iron. Okay, now the next implement or the next tool is hoe. It is simple tool which is used for removing weeds. As I told you, that is, this is a undesirable, these are undesirable plants, and for loosening the soil. So hoe is another tool which is used to remove the weeds and to loosen the soil. It has a long rod of wood or a iron. A strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its ends. So let us see the structure of hoe. Here the structure has been given. See the structure. This is the structure of hoe. This is a bent plate. You can see here the bent plate, rod. This is a rod. This is beam. This is handle. This is grip. Works like a blade. It is pulled by the animals. Okay. So this is the structure of hoe which is used. Especially the structure. It is important to remember the structure of the tool like plow and hoe and where they are used. So hoe are used to remove the weeds as well as to loosen the soil. Okay, now the cultivator is the next tool. Nowadays plowing is done by a tractor driven cultivator. Okay, see the tractor. The use of cultivator saves labor and time because this is a machinery and it saves time. Okay, now the next is sowing. Sowing is the most important part of crop production. Sowing is the most important part of the crop production. Before sowing, good quality of seeds are selected, because if the seeds were of good quality, then definitely our crops will be of a good type, and the quality of plants will be also good. Good quality seeds are clean and healthy seeds of a good variety. Farmers prefer to use seeds which give a high yield. So farmers select those kind of seeds which produce or which give larger production of crops. Okay, so they select these kind of seeds. Now see here, are there seeds which float on water? Would those be lighter or heavier than those which sink? Some seeds are lighter in weight, some seeds are heavier. Some lighter weight seed always float, whereas heavier seed will sink. Why would they be lighter? Damaged seeds become hollow. See, only the damaged seeds which are damaged internally, so they become hollow and they become lighter. So they float on water. This is a good method for separating good healthy seeds from the damaged seeds. This is the simpler kind of method to select good quality of seed. Now, traditional tool. There are certain traditional tools which are still used by the farmers, and what they are, the tool used traditionally for sowing seeds is shaped like a funnel. See the structure here, the funnel like structure tool is there. Okay, again we need a pair of bull, same type of beam and the plow. Okay, so the funnel seeds are the seeds are filled into the funnel, passed down through 2 or 3 pipes having sharp ends. These ends pierce. Pierce means go deeper inside into the soil and place seeds there. You can see the funnel which have long pipe. Here the plow is here. Plow make holes and plow loosen the soil, and as the soil become loosened and hollow, by the help of this funnel, the um, farmer farmer put the seed into this funnel, and from this funnel, from this pipe, the seed go into the hole. Thus they can sow the seeds. This is the traditional method of sowing. Now, seed drill. Nowadays a new advanced technique is seed drill. Nowadays the seed drill is used for sowing with the help of tractors. See, this is the seed drill. By the help of this, nowadays sowing is done. Okay, this tool sow the seeds uniformly at proper distance. Uniformly at proper distance. Distance will be equal, uniform, same type. Okay, the proper distance and depth. Depth is also same. Means they are at a same distance and in a same depth. It ensures that seeds get covered by the soil after sowing. This prevents damage caused by birds. What is the meaning of this line? It ensures after sowing it is also essential to cover the seeds, because if seeds were not covered, the birds and some type of animal, they eat the seeds. So the all the hard work, all the work will be um, without any result. All the hard work will be failed. So it is important to sow the seed as well as to cover the seed. Okay, this prevent damage caused by birds. Sowing by using a seed drill saves time and labor. This is the basic difference between a seed drill and between a traditional method of sowing, because in traditional method we need to labors also and the animal also, and this takes so much of time. So for saving the time and labor cost, we are using, or farmers are using nowadays, a machine, that is seed drill. Okay, so children, an appropriate distance between the seed is important to avoid overcrowding of plants. Sometimes when it is done manually, like here the seeds are sowing by the machinery, see, by the seed drill, but when it is done by the human beings or by the farmers manually, when it is done, then the plants, sometimes the plants become very nearer to each other and the overcrowding of plants will be there. But when it is done by the seed drill, by the machine, the overcrowding of plants will not be there. This allows plants to get sufficient amount of sunlight, nutrients and water from the soil, because equal distance at equal distance, seeds are sown, so every plant have their own space, so they are not overcrowded. But if the sowing will be done by manually, sometimes the seeds are grown nearer to each other, so the distance will not be proper between the two seeds, then the overcrowding of seeds will be there. But overcrowding means plants will not get proper sunlight, proper nutrient and water. So sometimes a few plants have to be removed to prevent overcrowding. So this is all for today, children. I hope you all have understood. If you have any query, any question regarding this topic, please ask me during the class or in the WhatsApp group. So thank you for watching this video, children.